Good morning, honored dignitaries and most esteemed guests. I am very excited to be here in sunny, warm Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you, Lisa Canny and Claire Niles, and to the family and the Down Syndrome Family Network for inviting me to speak here in Trinidad and Tobago. Before I go on, I'm just curious, do we have anyone here today who has Down syndrome? Okay, let's hear it for Down syndrome. There is a future of opportunity in Trinidad and Tobago for people who live with disability. There will be brighter futures for everyone with the new legislation. Do you remember Monica, who spoke here last year? What was the message that she said? Does anyone remember? Okay, Monica taught us to say, I am brave and beautiful. Let's say it together. I am brave and beautiful. I have had the opportunity to lead a difficult life. I have not been held back. There was no difference between my brothers and I. My brothers and I were homeschooled. We had freedom, a strong education, good health care, and lots of experience and exposure to real life. Early in life, my parents realized that I work well when I have a goal, something to work towards. I have been persistent in reaching my goals, determined to make a difference for the next generation. All right, I'm going to confuse you here, okay? I am 3 Ps. I was 3 As, but I matured. I'll clear that up. Meaning, but let me start at the very beginning. I hear it is a very good place to start. Yeah, my favorite song. Athlete, advocate, and artist. I love to be active. I love to be challenged. Martial arts, artistic, and speed swimming have been my sports. Artistic swimming was my focus for more than 15 years. The 70 gold medals I have reflect my determination and motivation. My solo, the key version of Lady Gaga's Poker Face, won the world gold at the International Down Syndrome Swimming Competition in Loreno, Italy. I was the only athlete ever to compete in both in speed and artistic and speed swimming. Sorry, I confused you there. Advocating started for me when I was very small. Actually, I was 3 years old. I was determined to make a voice for myself. To be seen and heard in the community. I started to speak to groups about the value of all people and the importance of inclusion when I was 8 years old. I spoke to classes at university, college, secondary, and elementary schools about the importance of inclusion. The family joke was that I was a professor right before I attended college. Yeah. I realized having Down syndrome doesn't stop me. Society does, or tries to. When I was 18 years old, I was ready to be treated as an adult. When my family expected me to participate in my community and make decisions for myself, I was very excited to vote in the first election. I was disappointed that people didn't see me as an adult. They will talk to my mom rather than to me. If they did talk to me, they'll use baby voice. Not fun. I was frustrated. I had worked hard to learn how to do things, like buy something at a store, or deposit money at the bank, and to pay my bills. People saw me as a permanent child. This is the poem I wrote about how I was feeling. Bear with me. Thank you. People talk to me as if I'm a child. I am an adult. Look into my eyes and talk to me as an adult. People treat me as if my feelings don't matter. I feel things. I hurt inside when things happen. People won't even let me try. I want the chance to try. I might make mistakes. I will keep trying. People do not see me. They treat me like I'm invisible. I am here. I want people to look at me. People tell me what to do all the time. I can make decisions. I am able to think for myself. People treat me like a non-person. I am a human being. People treat me like a I did say that. Non-person. I am a human being. Okay? I am not a mistake. The attitudes and stereotypes oppress us and stop us from reaching our full potential. I didn't want to sit around debating and complaining about life. I wanted to make a difference. In 2016, I wrote an article that was included in our report. I presented a copy of this report to the mayor of my town, who asked me to make a presentation to the town council. He also advised me to take my presentation to the Minister of Provincial Parliament and Minister of Parliament. I did. And I was excited by the response because I felt that I was heard. I felt that I was starting to make a difference. The MP asked me if I'd like to meet the Prime Minister. I don't know how I responded out loud, but I was jumping for joy. I was so excited to meet the Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau. My palms were sweating. I gave the Prime Minister my poem, I Am Not Invisible. The Prime Minister said that he was very pleased to meet me. He thanked me for being a leader. And he said that he was proud of all the things I was doing. Wow! I couldn't get over that he was thanking me. He's the Prime Minister. I'm me! People wanted to talk to me about meeting Justin. People in my town were proud that I had met the Prime Minister. I felt like I was making a difference. I felt like I was being seen as a person who stood up and demonstrated ability. I realized that I have the ability to smash stereotypes, bust biases, and create a positive attitude towards the people who have Down syndrome, like me. The awareness of what needs to change was stressful. There is a difference between knowing what's broken and being able to fix it. As an artist, I had a way to express myself. Through my nature photography, I remind people of what nature is supposed to look like and our responsibility to the environment. I compare the monarch butterfly to people who have Down syndrome. We are both in danger of extinction because our life is not considered living. I have a saying, if there's no drama, there's no life. If there's no life, there's no drama. What's up with that? I love to sing, dance, and most of all, I love to perform. I have participated in several theater productions in my town. I love the freedom of bringing a character to life. And then I went to college. Through my studies, I began to change. I had matured. I graduated with a diploma in general arts and science, and I am now the chief executive of Nicole Flynn Enterprises. I have become 3 Ps: photographer, philosopher, and presenter. My business focuses on educating people around the world about the value of all people, regardless of their intersectionalities. As a photographer, I saw the beauty in species that you never took the time to look at. I encourage people to look beyond the obvious and think about what they see. Learning about philosophy at college opened my eyes. I love asking questions like Socrates. And I like his view to ethics. Being the best person you can be by staying in the middle ground. The veil of ignorance that John Rawls talks about is interesting to me. This is something that I would like to put on people when they are making decisions. Imagine if we could cause people to lose all sense of who they are and then ask them to make decisions which affect their families and friends. I wonder what kind of decision they'll make then. Around the world, people who have Down syndrome struggle against attitudes. Sometimes people don't even understand why they think the way they do. It's unconscious, something they've learned. As a presenter, I try to help people to see, let me see that. I try to help them see that people who have Down syndrome are from the same race. Human. We need the world to see that when people receive equity in healthcare, they have a greater chance of leading a typical life. People who receive quality speech therapy and hearing health have a greater chance to communicate. Having access to healthcare will improve a student's ability to learn. A strong education will provide a base for employment. People who have Down syndrome want to work. Yes. And thank you. We want to be contributing citizens. We want to reach our potential. It may take more time, but we are employable and able to participate fully in our communities. We need people to take the time to get to know us and give us the chance to try. Then they will realize our ability. There are things that we can do to make us stronger. We already have Monica's words. I am brave and beautiful. Let's add to that power pose. Who likes superheroes? Awesome. Okay. Do you have a favorite? All right. How does that superhero, whoever it is, stand? Do they slump over like this? Or do they stand tall and proud of who they are, like this? I have some power poses on the slide. Take a look, and let's try them. Stand as you are able. And let's explore the poses together. Come on, everybody, get up! Let's get this blood moving. Yeah, all right. Let's take an example. What's your favorite superhero, sir?
Dr. Strange.
Perfect. Okay, what is his pose?
I don't know.
That's a really good bow pose. Yes, that's a good one. All right. This is my favorite one. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is my favorite. Yusuf, what's yours?
Mine is Nicole Flynn.
Okay. Okay, how does she stand? Exactly. I like that. Do you know some superheroes can stand like this? Yeah, Batman does it. So does everybody else. What about you, madam? What's your favorite? Ooh, I like that. Okay, awesome. Here's another one. Hulk. This is Hulk's how he stands. And you know what else he likes? Hulk likes smashing. Hulk smash. Yeah. Thanks for exploring the power processes. You may sit down now. These are things you can put in your toolbox. These tools will be there when you need them. I am continuously learning about how the world works, trying to understand why people can't accept differences. I advocate because I don't want anyone to have to fight like I have. There are questions. Sorry. Back it up a bit. Yeah, as people, it is important to stand up and speak for ourselves. We are self-advocates. We can make decisions and about how we want to live our lives. There are questions that I would like you to think about. Who is in the driver's seat of your life? Who is making the decisions? You or someone else? All right, let's play another game called Would You Rather. This game will help us with decision making. On the slide are pictures of activities. I will call out the activities, and you, as the audience, there's participation in this. Let me try that again. You call out or point to the activity you would like to do. Remember, there are no right or wrong answers. It is your choice to make. Okay, let's play. Okay. Thank you. All right. Would you like to live in the city? Or would you like to live in the country? Okay. Wow. All right. Who like to play sports or like to go to listen to some music? Music and sports. Awesome. Okay. How would you, where would you like to go? To a hotel or going out to camping? Yeah! All right. This is my favorite one. Who likes to go to the zoo to visit the animals or go and relax at the beach? Awesome! I love that. Thank you. Thank you for participating. It takes practice, making choices, thinking about what you want to do. I hope you will keep making decisions for yourself. And remember, this is another tool for your toolbox. I am curious. Are there any grandmothers here? In Ontario, Canada, where I am from, a grandmother started the movement that has now become Community Living Ontario. This organization is similar to the Down Syndrome Family Network in Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, I'm starting to cry. There are over 115 agencies that serve the developmental sector that are members of Community Living Ontario. Community Living Ontario speaks at the government level about the issues that affect people who are labeled with an intellectual disability. Community Living has a board that deals with policies and procedures, and they have a council. The council has 12 self-advocates from different regions in Ontario. We have our own terms of reference, and we are recognized in the Constitution of Community Living Ontario. I am the president of the Council of Community Living Ontario. So, yes, Community Living Ontario recognizes the valuable role of council members as a voice of experience. As a council, we speak to ministers of provincial parliament and write letters expressing our opinion. We tell our stories, informing the government about how our lives are affected. We speak up about things like the money that we receive and the difficulties we have finding accessible and affordable housing, or receiving health care by professionals that take the time to listen to us and include us in decision making. Another role of the council is to help self-advocates to start their own group. When I told the council about coming to Trinidad and Tobago to talk to self-advocates, they said to tell you that they are willing to share some of the things with you that we do. It would be great if we work together. Yeah. I'm in for that. On the council, we talk about a lot of things. We share our experiences. Sometimes we celebrate, and sometimes we talk about how something could improve. The main thing is that we have learned to keep trying. At one time, things were done to us. Then people started to do things for us, as if we can't do anything for ourselves. The time is now to do things with us. Allow us to make decisions and try new things. We might make mistakes, but we need to be given the dignity of risk to try. My favorite question, does anyone like Star Wars? Yeah! We are going to watch a video clip from the movie Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back.
In your mind, you must unlearn what you have learned.
All right, I'll give it a try.
No, try not. Do or do not. There is no try.
Absorb that. Okay, absorb that. Because Luke had to unlearn the doubt in his ability. Then Yoda told Luke to believe in himself. And Yoda believed Luke can do it. And he did. And you can too. Parents, grandparents, educators, decision makers, and allies. You are our mentor, our Yoda. You can show us the force. Fellow self-advocates, we are like Luke, a Padawan. We are learning as a group of people how to believe in ourselves. We are learning to let me try that one again. Learning to let our light shine from within. Yeah. I would like you all. Sorry, that's not Canadian version, sorry. I would like all of you to consider that together we learn from each other. People who have Down syndrome have the same rights and responsibilities as all citizens. We have the right to be a person and to be valued for who we are. People who have Down syndrome have the right to be a voice at the table where you are sitting right now. Respected with health equity, choices, and opportunity in life. Thank you for working toward a brighter future by creating legislation that will respect the rights of people with disability. Future generations will benefit from the work being done now, and the world will be even more beautiful with diversity, equity, and inclusion for all. Thank you.